Right. Hello everybody. It's a morning. It's the first time I've been on the bike in the last week from my ankle. It's a little bit sore, but I can ride, and I can tell the bike's been standing for some time as well. It's gone a bit stiff, but nonetheless. There's a couple of things I wanted to talk about actually, and one of them was I was checking the app, Sky News app yesterday, and I normally look in the strange bit for like the lighter side of news instead of hearing about everyone dying and stuff. So I checked what the strange part of the app, and it's where they like give you a bit of strange news and stuff like that. And there was one there. And it was something along the lines of Britain ready for the apocalypse on the 21st. And I thought, oh Jesus. Because this originally featured in UK news instead of strange. So I was thinking, oh crap. So all these little nuts that are going on about it are real. But as I looked into it, it looks like the British government has taken the piss slightly. And they believe that they are totally ready for anything apocalypse-wise on the 21st. And just watch what you're doing. Fair enough, I thought. So I continued to read. And yeah, it was taking the piss. It said should know how to make a fire, fit smoke alarms, and check the car's alright. Or in this case, a bike. And I thought, that's strange. And obviously I realised that they were actually just taking the piss. But it kind of brought us on to a serious note. It obviously, if it's gone in the news like that, obviously they know about it. Which is all good, I suppose. I got distracted there from the mate I've just seen. My bad. But anyway, yeah. So on the 21st of this month, December, I can get across. So on the 21st of December, the apocalypse is supposed to happen, or some other type of dramatic event. To which is supposed to be anarchy on Earth. It's a lot to do with the Mayan calendar. I don't believe it, but on saying that, I didn't mind researching it. It become quite interesting after some time. Okay, screw this. I'll just pull in front of you. There we go. So yeah, I did a bit of research on it, and it's a lot to do with this Mayan calendar thing, and how that is supposed to have predicted a lot of key events throughout the life cycle of the Earth or something. And every 5,000 years, also leading up to 2012 here, the calendar just abruptly stops. Now there's been speculation and conspiracies that they also predicted the end of sorry, not the end of the world, the Twin Towers. I looked a little bit into that, and that got us into the Illuminati, which was the opposite direction. I've heard a bit about them as well, but not really much. Right, sorry about that. I hadn't opened it up for a while, and I just had to get that little bit of speed in there. And I went through the light, I noticed. But I didn't feel like it was safe to make. I know I was speeding, but my bad. So yeah, back on this Illuminati thing. Seems that a bunch of paranoid schizophrenics also believe that the world is run by the rich, well, the extremely rich and wealthy. And they know about this, and they've built massive underground bunkers and stuff like that. It's a load of horse crap really, but it made good reading. That's the basic idea behind it. It did make good reading. But what if it were to happen on the 21st? We're all sitting there cozy, ready for Christmas, in front of the fire, or out in the piss cold rain, snow, whichever. What? How could you contemplate something like that? I mean, it's not like you can just sit there and go, oh, there'll be massive fires, because it just would it be quick? These questions you got to ask, you see. So, for you lot out there that believe that this is imminent and we're going to die in the next 2-3 weeks or whatever, please come forward and share your experience of what is going to happen. Because, to be honest, right, if it's the end of the world, then no one's going to survive. What the fuck is the point in trying to dig underground and get all these supplies? There's no point, is there? If it's the end of the fucking world, it's the end of the world. You know that old saying, YOLO, you only live once? Screw it. As that big massive meteorite's coming towards me, I'll be popping wheelies on this and fucking slapping bitches' ass. You know. It's got to be done, man. But on a lighter subject anyway. It's nice to be back out. Okay, what the fuck is this pleb doing? Yeah, it's nice to be back on the bike. I might be going to work, but I'm back on the bike. It's the main thing, isn't it? Not much really. I don't know if you see my other video, but I punched my brother in the head while I was incapacitated, shall we say. That was totally accidental, but he did agree that I could put it on my YouTube. So if you haven't seen it yet, check it out. I think something like accidentally punched my brother. It's quite funny really, because he pretends to punch me because we're doing an outro, and he pretends to punch me, and I go to punch him, but because of my dodgy ankle, I ended up actually hitting him, because I like landed on, like I'm left foot first, and that's the foot that I've fucked. So yeah, I accidentally punched him. It wasn't too hard, because like halfway through that movement I realised what I was going to do and kind of let go a little bit, but I still punched him. Blinds open, wasn't sitting watching the TV, might have seen us coming. If he didn't see us, he should have heard us anyway. It's coming around here. I love this part of road in summer, it's fucking great. I get wrong for it though, because it's 10 mile an hour speed limit, and I'm doing 20 now, but I'm sorry, you cannot do 10 mile an hour in here. Right, I'll do 10 mile an hour. Right, that's 10 mile an hour. Why the fuck would I go 10 mile an hour around here? Really? Screw that shit. Find somewhere to park. Well, at least they've gritted, but that's just not as good for me, like, but you know, I'll stick my cell in there, I think. Oh, I'm not going to make this in one turn. I'm a hell. I can't even find there. It's what calls skill. Well, that's that one for today, guys. I'm at work. Probably catch up with you later.